Hey everyone, it's Roberta, Clinical Dietitian. Just wanted to show you what I have for breakfast most mornings. It's about 420 calories total. Cereal, pumpkin seeds, unsweetened almond milk with some whey protein, and my cocoa concoction with cocoa and collagen. You know, cereals have really gone up in price, so I always find the sales and buy multiple boxes at once. In order to make sure that the calories come out correctly for the meal, I'm going to need to measure everything. So I put the bowl on the scale, make sure it's zeroed, and I grab my cereal. I eat great grains, and it shows that 3/4 cup. 3/4 cup is a serving. It's going to be 210 calories, and that should weigh 55 grams. So let's see if 3/4 cup actually is 55 grams. So this is a 1 cup measuring cup. Does that look to be about 3/4 cup? Let's see if that 3/4 cup is 55 grams. Hey, we hit it right on. All right. Next, I want to add some pumpkin seeds for some healthy fat and some added protein. The label says a serving is 1/4 cup for 180 calories and all this nutrition information, but I don't want to use 1/4 cup for 30 grams. No, I want to use half of that. Let's zero the scale, and remember, we're not doing 30 grams. No, we're going to use half that. So I'm looking for 15 grams, and that should be about 2 tablespoons. So we're looking for 10 grams. We need a little more. So 2 level tablespoons should be about 15 grams. Close. Okay, we got it. So now we zero the scale again, and I want to add some extra protein in here. I like this Yarrow Formula's whey protein. I don't want to use the whole scoop that weighs 24 grams. No, because in my recipe I only want to put 9 grams of protein. So 9 grams of protein will weigh 12 grams. So I'm looking for 12 grams of weight to give me 9 grams of protein. So is that about half a scoop? That looks about half a scoop. Let's see, should be about 12 grams of weight. I need a little bit more. Mornings where I go 1 gram or 2 over, I don't care about that, but I definitely want that 12-gram weight of protein. Let's zero the scale again, because the last thing I need to add to this is unsweetened almond milk. I like using almond milk because 1 cup only has 30 calories. It doesn't have much fat or carbs or protein at all. But I like using it because for that 1 cup, I get 600 milligrams of calcium. So I want to switch the scale to ounces. I want to get a whole cup of almond milk. So I'm going to use about 4 ounces in the cereal and then 4 ounces in my cocoa concoction. I usually don't measure this part out, but just so that I can make sure the calories are accurate, I want about a little bit over 4 ounces is what I poured. And you'll see in a minute how nicely the protein powder incorporates into this. That's why I love this protein powder so much. It's not lumpy, it just dissolves so fast in the almond milk. See how nice and fully dissolved it is? So if I just had the cereal and I didn't have the cocoa and collagen, the cereal mixture here totals 360 calories, 16 grams of fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, only 330 milligrams of sodium, 41 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fiber, and 18 grams of protein. But I'm going to be adding more protein with the collagen. Okay, onward to making the cocoa and collagen. I put the mug on the scale, zero it, because I just want to see if 1 tablespoon of cocoa actually is 5 grams. So let's get out the tablespoon and see if 1 level tablespoon is really 5 grams. Oh, it measured 6, close enough. Why do I have cocoa every morning? I drink hot cocoa powder and collagen every morning because cocoa powder is rich in antioxidants. I don't use the Hershey's Cocoa Special Dark because that goes through a Dutching process, which actually reduces the antioxidant content. But I make sure to limit my daily intake of cocoa to no more than 1 to 2 tablespoons a day because it does contain heavy metals like lead and cadmium. And according to the European Food Safety Authority, we should not have more than 1 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa in a day. So now I just need to add some boiled water. I'm going to fill it just about halfway since I still need to add some almond milk. The cocoa dissolves pretty well, but if you let the mug sit for a while, then it starts to settle to the bottom. So what I find when I'm eating my cereal, when I go back to drink my hot cocoa with collagen, I have to stir it up every now and again since the cocoa does tend to settle at the bottom. Now let's zero the scale because I need to add collagen. So I'm grabbing my collagen and I see that the serving is 2 scoops and that weighs 20 grams and that gives me 18 grams of protein. But I don't want to use 2 scoops, I just want to use 1. And so 1 scoop will give me 10 grams of weight. So let's get 10 grams worth of collagen because I'm adding 9 grams of protein. But that indicated it weighs 10 grams, which is half the serving size. And I mix that up. Let's zero the scale again and also change the units to ounces because I need to add a little bit of almond milk. I wanted a whole cup in my breakfast. I already used 4.4 ounces in the cereal, so I believe I need 3.6 ounces in my mug. 3.6 ounces, pretty close. If we look at the calories from just the cocoa concoction, we see the calories are 60 calories, fat is 1.5 grams of fat, sodium is 55 milligrams, the carbs is 3 grams, the fiber is 2 grams from the cocoa, and the total protein for this drink is 10 grams. So that's my breakfast most days of the week. So a grand total of the breakfast, the cereal, and the cocoa beverage combined is 420 calories. The fat is 17.5 grams, saturated fat is 2 grams, the sodium is just 385 milligrams, the carb count is 44 grams, the fiber is 8 grams, and the protein is 28 grams. I hope you'll join me again next time so I can show you another meal that I eat that's about 400 calories.